What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Now, if I remember rightly, last time what we did was we beat the Pursuer, and we did Kale's whole little side bit because I only just reminded myself of that by checking to see if the door was open, which it was. I've also got 4 Estus flasks, which is good. I've also got 9 knife gems, which is even better. Right, we're done with Forest of the Fallen Giants now. We can tackle the Lost Bastille, but at the same time we can't. Because the entrance that we've unlocked requires a fragrant branch of yore to be able to do anything with. Which, I'm still on Bloodborne mode, that's why I keep using options instead of touchpad. I don't think we've got any fragrant branches of yore. No, we haven't, but that's not that surprising. I didn't think I did. So the next logical place to go would be the Hyde's Tower of Flame. Hades? It's Hyde or Hade. I can never decide which. I'll do what I'm doing in the Final Fantasy IX Let's Play. I'll just keep swapping between the two. Or say I'll swap between the two, but stick to one for the most part. So, yeah. Mate, my fashion souls is all over the place. Look at that. It's terrible. Have I got all my rings equipped? I've only got the 2, have I? Yep, okay. So, yeah, we're going to go to Hyde's Tower, which is a bit different from Vanilla. You'll see why when we get there, but it's completely different. Well, not completely different. The enemy placement is completely different regarding certain things, but your first trip through there without defeating a boss, before you defeat a boss, is practically going to be the same. Everything pre-Dragon Rider is going to be the same as before, to be honest with you, because certain new enemies in there just sit and chill. And there's another enemy which is new to the zone, which you shouldn't fuck with at all. Unless you want to do the bonus boss for this area. Which we do want to do, but I'm thinking of just coming back to it instead of doing it now. Because, as you might be able to see, there's a giant fuck-off dragon over there. Can't see it? I can. Have I got the binocs? I haven't got the binocs. But trust me, that big red thing on top of that is a dragon. And it's not exactly hard, it's just the area you've got to get to it, you've got to make a mad sprint and hope you don't get caught by its flame breath, which at this point in the game is a one-hit kill. We've also got Hyde Knights all over the gaff. Hi, buddy. They've still got arrows in their eyes, but apparently they're blind, so it's not that big of a deal. They're quite content to just sit and chill for now. Oh shit, look at all the blood that's just loaded in. It does make it easier to farm a set of their armour because you've got, I think there's 5, maybe 6 in this zone now. So yeah, Covenant of Champions, Silver Serpent Ring, Gold Serpent Ring, and all that shit, and you'll be fine. And these guys are still super weak to blunt weapons, so they're pretty much useless against my mace. Even though my mace is more bleed than blunt, it's still a thing. Oh, it's nice to see there's still some people with summon signs in the game. Let's have a look. Tom the Man. Nice username, bud. I have got a soft spot for this helmet, I will admit. Anyway, let's light the bonfire. No do bonfires in this zone, by the way. They're all still the same. And, well, the one after Dragon Rider has moved slightly, but it's basically in the same place, so it's not really worth mentioning. So, yeah. These big old, they're called Old Knights, I think, so, yeah. Well, that's what their gear's called, Old Knight set. Oh, god damn it, no. There we go. Whew. I thought for sure that overhead would get me. There we go, Hailstone. They drop a lot of stones now, enemies. I'm not going to slag it off, because it's quite useful if you're using if you're going to do an elemental type thing, like if you want a magic sword, or a fire sword, or a lightning sword, etc, etc, I can go on for days. It's a bit easier to find the elements for that. But, you know, at the same time, it's going to be useless for my build, because my build's going to be nice strength. Ow! I will admit, I do miss the regain system from Bloodborne. It's a very nice system, very merciful. I say merciful, maybe wrongly. See, I'd never noticed this before now either, is you can actually see the Dragon Rider from here. which is nice. Oh, you can also see the... I never noticed you saw the arena rise up when you pulled the switches, which you totally do. I think someone used a great bow once to snipe at the Dragon Rider, and they took him down to half health, and once you get him down to half health like that, he starts blocking with his shield, so you can't do it anymore. So, yeah, that's a way... I don't know if you can still do that or not, but... yeah, it's an option if you want to take it. Not saying you should, but not saying you shouldn't. Now, this fight is a little bit more fair, in that those two guys with the shields either side won't interfere in the fight until after you've killed him. Which is a mercy in itself, because I used to have to kill this dude from afar and then tackle the shield guys. But now, because these two shield guys stay out of it more or less, you're fine to just have at him in melee without having to lure him out separately and whatnot. Which again is a change that's made the game easier, not harder. Which I'm thankful for, because just because the game's harder, just because by making things harder doesn't make the game better. Not in my opinion, anyway. So, my theory on these big old knight dudes is that there used to be blue sentinels. This is... I don't know if any lawsters have also got that theory or not, but that's my pet theory, because they drop the broken blue... oh, fuck, I forgot what they're called. Red Eye, Blue Eye. It's the same as the Red Eye ones, but they're blue. And they haven't dropped any for me yet, because I've been dropping Pale Stones. But the blue Sentinel invading item, they drop those when they get killed. So I assume they either still are or were blue Sentinels. Because, you know... that's the only basis I've got for it, and why they're right by the entrance to the Blue Sentinel Guild, so I assume that that's what it is. And this is the only Hyde Knight that you've actually got to fight, because he's guarding a really important item. Well, maybe not for me, because I'll probably just be human for most of the game, but still. I think it's important. And will that kill him when he gets up? It will not. Well, one can hope. So this is my general strategy for dealing with Hyde Knights, is just guard and strafe and try and get a shit ton of backstabs. I would try and parry them, because, well, a friend of mine mentions they're super parryable. Yeah, they super are, but I'm no good at parrying, so they're not. They're super parryable if you're good at parrying in this game. Which, again, I've established I'm not. I'm stuck at it. Oh, wait, keep your guard up when they do that, by the way, because it's sort of a fake out. They're building up for a really strong attack, rather than... they're not giving you an opening, they're just building up for it. I suppose you could take advantage of it if you're quick enough, but... eh. I fucked it up. Fucked it up. These Hyde Knights are worse for me than any other enemy in the game. They fight so quickly. And I had to farm the bastards on another one of my playthroughs just so I could get that sweet, sweet Hyde Knight set. Yeah. Come on. Stop doing that so I can backstab you, you fucker. I'm going to have to use another Estus. It's fine. The next boss is Dragon Rider, so... these guys are definitely harder than Dragon Rider, okay? A Hyde Knight is tougher than the Dragon Rider boss for this zone. Dodge out of that. Oh, I did not dodge out of that at all. Fuck it. Close enough. We won, that's the main thing. Probably going to have to use life gems against Dragon Rider. Anyway, the reason why you want this treasure chest, definitely, is because it now has the Ring of Life. Ring of Binding. Which might not be useful for this playthrough, because I'm going to try and stay human for pretty much all of it. But it means when you go hollow, it doesn't take away as much as your life. So, instead of... if you're max hollowed, usually it means you're stuck at half health. With that ring, it's 75% health, so yeah. And I think I've said before I'm going to use NPCs in this game. Not even bothered about it. The NPC summons I will take the advantage of. If I haven't said it before now, I'm saying it now. I'm taking advantage of NPC summons. I know Dragon Rider's a piece of piss and anyone can beat him. I don't care. Glencore's here, might as well use him. Glencore also appears in other places in the game now, which is super cool. Oh, don't tell me Glencore's done what I think he's done. No, it's all good, we're good. I thought Glencore was stuck on the fog door, which would have meant that I would have been stuck in this boss with... I can't remember if the way they do it in this game is twice the defense or twice the HP. But either way, it's a pain in the ass if you're stuck in a boss room and you're on your own, but the boss is being buffed up according to the amount of summons you've got. There we go. Also, I've got a mace. A Morning Star, which, again, blunt weapon in this game fucking owns. Also, I believe in this the Scholar of the First Sin edition, they patched out the cheese thing you could do where you get him to take a couple of steps forward and he just falls off. So you're gonna want the rings up. The only reason you wouldn't put the rings up in this is if you want an extra challenge, which I can understand if you want that. It's the only way in this game that Dragon Rider can be challenging, is in that small area. If you look, this is how big of an arena it would be if you don't put the buttons up. It's this small central ring. 1 will get you this one, and 2 will get you the full fucking thing, which again makes the fight so much simpler. You don't have to fuck around. I don't think I needed to use any heal items in that, did I? Good for me. Good for me. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, the bonfire's now on the right-hand side instead of the left-hand side. Not too much of a change. I wouldn't really call it... Not really worth mentioning, to be honest with you. But it's there. It's happened. And... what's your name again?
Are you from these parts?
No. Fuck no.
My name is Lycia.
Alicia, there we go. I wanted to say Lindell, but that's her sect, isn't it?
A practice of which I am a disciple.
She totally is. She's not lying at all.
I see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power.
Yeah!
But the cost of it.
That's for your heart to decide. So you want to talk through, have a dialogue, because she's important. For a while, anyway.
True. The
Yep.
king, gone. The earth,
Yeah, the king's gone. The earth ravaged.
was heavy.
Yeah, I suppose I could see
I
that.
fear that by now they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles.
I mean, unless your miracle can change all of this. Oh, you may have noticed that Hyde Knight in the background, look, he's now walking around patrolling. That's what happens once you beat a boss. The Hyde Knights suddenly become aggressive. You can't just ignore them. So yeah.
Do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles?
And I suppose not. Shepherd.
My preceptor always said this
Firefly
art should be
reference.
shared with the
Yeah.
world. And
Who was your
such
preceptor,
is
by the
my
way?
only wish.
Can't tell us, can you?
Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home.
I imagine all saints had to fight that urge at some
It
point,
is-
right?
Well, I must.
Think of the
this.
money, woman! Think of the money!
Being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude.
Okay, I suppose.
I expected this cathedral to be bustling.
Oh, it used to be of course it used to be a cathedral. That's called the Cathedral Blue, right? Yeah. Never mind.
Without any goings on, I'll have to move soon.
Yeah.
To a place I could gull the... Sorry. Help the gullible. By teaching the good word.
So yeah, in case you couldn't tell, she is complete fake.
No need for
She's not really a
miracles.
saint.
The gods...
She's not. I don't think she's really has anything to do with Lindell. She's just trying to make a quick buck. So yeah, and that's confirmed, by the way. That's not speculation. She's a colossal liar. Nothing she says is true. Well, most of what she says isn't true. So take that for what you will. Also, she does the Dark Souls laugh at the end. All the characters in these games, fucking, once they finish their sentence, give a little laugh, no matter what. Makes it hard to trust anybody.
Bearer of the curse.
Seek lest. Aw, yeah. Giggity. How many levels was that anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still at the level, at the stage of the game where I can get 4 levels from defeating a boss. So that's good. Do I want adaptability? I want adaptability up to 9 at this point. Probably. 90 even? I'll leave adaptability, fuck it. I don't know what I want to do at this point. I really don't. And let's boost my vit. No, not even that. Let's put 2 in endurance and 2 in vigor. Can't go wrong with that. I don't really need more strength yet because I can't get a great shield until I've beaten the optional. Either I've got to beat the optional boss of from Tower of Flame, or I get a certain person in the Lost Bastille to let me turn this Dragon Rider Sword into a great shield. Which is probably what I'm going to do, because I love the Dragon Rider Great Shield. I think it looks awesome. I don't care that it's not the best Great Shield. It looks cool. Cracked red eye orbs. So those giant old knights drop cracked blue eye orbs. So that's what makes me think that they're members of this blue Sentinels or Sentinels of Blue. Blue Sentinel sounds more correct. So anyway, we might as well continue. We're halfway to No Man's Wharf. We might as well get shit done over there. I've got Final Fantasy music stuck on my brain. I'm not even sure why. But hey ho, diddly do, and whatnot. Still a night around here. What is it? Rougewater? Monastery Charm. That kills you for a little bit, and it cures you of poison. Now, is the old knight still here? I've forgotten. It's been a while. Yeah, we've still got the old knight there. There's no longer an old knight on the opposite hallway, so you don't have to worry about that. So there's only one of them here now. Which, again, makes life easier. Now, I do not like the sword one. The giant sword ones are the worst ones for me. Great hammer and shield guys, easy as piss in comparison, honestly. There we go. Sometimes they'll drop some of their gear, but their gear's not great, so it's not too big of a deal. We've got Human Effigy and Dark Trotches. Soul of a Proud Knight, and I think this is Old Knight Halberd. Yep. Actually, let's have a look at that Old Knight Halberd quick. An undated halberd, wielded by a warrior from a time so ancient that there exists no record of his endeavours, has extremely low durability. Sometimes just a thing falls to pieces, it unleashes its last flash of great power. I don't know if that means it's got some kind of odd ability, for if it's just about to, before it just breaks, but who knows? Who knows? It could do. There's a weapon called, I've forgotten what it's called. I think it's Santiers Spear, I think. And when you break it, it unlocks like 5 different fucking movesets, and people use it like that instead of it's fully made state. So this room's changed a bit. There's no longer an enemy down this way. The path forward is clear. There is, however, now a Cyan Knight down here. Usually a Cyan Knight means you're going to find something decent around here. In this instance, he's actually guarding a Bone Ash or something like that. What's it called again? Oh, fuck it, we'll soon find out. But it's the item that that if you burn it, strengthens the Estus Flask. So yeah, super useful. They usually guard one of these, but they guard other things as well. So yeah, what is it? Sublime Bone Dust. There you go. So if you burn that at the Medulla the Medulla bonfire, you'll get a stronger Estus Flask. So it'll be an Estus Flask +1 to a maximum of +5, I believe. So yeah, it heals slightly more health. That's what it. That's all it does. So yeah, quite useful. Quite useful. Man, this character is not my best work, visual-wise. Then again, it was a very quick wham bam thank you ma'am when I was creating it. So, take what you can get. And man, this area is a lot darker as well, I've noticed. Not that it matters, because there's no enemies in this bit here anyway. So now there's going to be there's a few ambushes by zombie soldiers down here. But other than that, it's a very simple walk to No Man's Wharf. See that? Yeah, got a couple of zombie, well, I say zombie, hollow soldiers pop up out of the water that you can't really see, but if you know they're there, they're not too big of a deal. They don't have weapons; they just use their fists. There's an Estus Flask shard behind that petrified hollow, but we've got no fragrant branches of yore, so it's kind of useless. There's also a basilisk and 2 more soldiers, I believe, down there. So yeah. So in Scholar of the First Sin, they've put more of these petrified statues in, and for the most part, it's just to block off certain sections so you can't get there straight away. But to explain why there's soldiers, they also put basilisks near them, and it just raises more questions instead of answering them. It's like, okay, fine, the statue is here because the basilisk is here, but why is the basilisk here? How did it get here? Unacceptable! That is my best Gnomengrow impression, and no one will get better. Also, they've moved Lucatil. Lucatil is probably the only NPC they've moved the most. The only NPC they've moved? The NPC they've moved the most, because I think 2 or 3 of her locations are different. This being the first one, so don't worry, she's still here in No Man's Wharf, she's just not found here, brooding. She's brooding somewhere else now. So, yeah. We've been going for 20 minutes, guys, so I'm going to do a little bit more of the next section, which is No Man's Wharf, Bitchin' Ship, and then we'll call it quits, I think. No Man's Wharf, what a title card. So yeah, we've still got the dickhead flame archers. We've still got the dead bodies playing possum, but now they're a bit more obvious. We've got a couple more dogs, namely this chap. But there's a couple more in the future areas as well. Whoop, dodge that one. This little building's mostly the same, but you know, still. Fucking Axeman. I'm an Axeman. Shibba-dabba-doo-dabba-dee-up. What the fuck is that from? Ah, hell if I know. No Man's Wharf is still quite treasure dense. It's quite nice. And Varangians. I love fighting Varangians. You only have to block their first attack and then they're fucking easy as piss to beat. Because they stagger off a shield hit. Which is great. Soul of a Proud Knight. Lovely. Lovely! And we'll open up this treasure chest. I don't think there's any mimics in No Man's Wharf. I don't think there ever was. But that's... if I'm not hitting chests, it's because I'm 95% sure they're not a mimic, so I'm not that bothered about it. Also, more of these Varangians throw oil barrels, oil urns at you. So just be careful when blocking the flame arrow. Because if you're affected by oil, it will really fucking hurt. Probably take out half your health at least. There we go. Boom. And there's now a Varangian just chilling here. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was not my proudest moment, I will admit. Quite willingly. I didn't actually mean to do a shield break there. I did. It just registered as an attempted shield break because I was pressing up on the left analog stick while I was attacking. So, yeah, I've just... Yeah. Is that my first death? Or is it my second? Third? I haven't died that many times, I know that. How many human effigies have I got? Yeah, I've got 10 effigies, so I can't have died too many times. I won't use one until I've gotten my souls back, because that just seems like it makes common sense. There we go. I also make it a habit of lighting all the torches in No Man's Wharf. For no other reason than it's just slightly easier to see shit when all the torches are lit. Let's do that first one. Because once we've done the first one, we can just come back to... Oh, fucking hell. Wasn't... Oh, God. Oh, no, no, no. Get my souls. Souls don't matter, but I still want them back if I can get them. There we go. How about you fuck off? Bastard. At least I'm not the only person who died here. Look, I bet they made the same mistake as well. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. Because that's all you got to do to kill him. Is do that one hit so he falls in the water. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Let me use a fucking Estus. Oh, dick. I thought I was out of the range of the arrow. You know, sort of under him rather than to the side of him. I was not. I was wrong. Fuck this. I don't know why I try to backstab mooks when I could just hit them with a free hit chain and kill them. It's rather redundant. Hit me! Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting... Because one of my playthroughs right now, I'm using a fucking massive fuck-off greatsword. I keep forgetting that I've not got enough range to just instantly attack someone back after they've been deflected by my shield. So yeah, that's going to keep happening. Anyway, I'm going to take the opportunity to light all these torches. And then I think I'll wrap the video up for today. And we'll complete No Man's Wharf pretty much definitely next time round. So yeah. Today is a good day. Oh mate, my throat is so fucking... feels like someone's stabbing it. And that's not a good thing, kids. Not a good thing. So, there's no real mechanical benefit to lighting these torches. I just think the area looks so much nicer with light. Also, if you've got a Pharos Lockstone, which I might have actually, yeah, I do. You can light that giant lantern up there. Can you see it? Top left. Top left, underneath my health bar. There. So yeah, that's a thing. You don't have to, but it does help with the monsters that are later on in the available that you encounter later on in the stage. So yeah. Oh shit! Did not realise I triggered these guys. How about you guys fuck off? Oh mate, that was not good trade. I'm gonna use an Estus. Fuck off, you bastards! There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna run back to the bonfire now because why the fuck not? I'm not gonna sit at it because that will just reset all the enemies. But yeah, this has been part, I don't know, I think it's part 4 of Dark Souls 2. We're in No Man's Wharf, we're well on our way. And yeah, next time you see me, I'll be human. That ghost frightened the living shit out of me. Anyway guys, I appreciate you watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.